Taker's back. Exciting video. A lot to cover, so yeah, it's going to be a 10-minute video, so go ahead, like I usually say, and pull up a chair and grab your dip can, because we're going to be stretching the hell out of my arm, because I have like 3-4 big ass black fly mosquito things. I don't know what the fuck they are. This one's huge. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see it. That fucker. That was huge. That was going to die. We went to the lake on the 4th of July, and we had sprayed down. We wore like shorts and a t-shirt. We had sprayed down with off, you know. We were walking around. The sun was kind of like going down. People had some, you know, bonfires going and camping in the woods and getting ready to get real dark, and the fireworks would go off and stuff. And I'm walking around. My brother goes, "Your arm's bleeding." I'm like, "What?" And there's like blood dripping down, like a large amount, not just a little baby drop, but like a huge little amount of blood dripping down. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, "You got bit by something." I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." But the next day, thing turned red and big, and the whole fucking thing itches. And I got one here on my wrist. It's driving me bonkers. But so yeah, I made it back home, as you can see. Back playing Call of Duty. I still have not fixed the tower. It's still broken, and I still just throw the cans up there. I'm gonna have a mini tower there in front. All these cans right here, this little area right here, is just thrown up there. So here's my little bag. It's a Canadian bag. You can't tell. I got this in Maine because it was so much cheaper. It's like 20 for a 5-can roll of, you know, Coke Skull, Rooster, Kodiak. It's all the same price here. It's like $20, $21, or $22 with tax. It's like $20, $29 or something like that, and then plus tax. So, and it's 23.8, so that's pretty sweet. So I got a whole bunch of Rooster. I'm gonna be selling that puppy. So yeah, so I finally got some Canadian tins. I got the little Cope straight. And I'm using the crappy. I'm not using the good camera. I'm using the webcam. But yeah, see all the little fucking warning labels and shit. Not a safe alternative to cigarettes. And then all you that speak French, it's a product Nespa. So it's a 14.8. I guess that's good if you're in Canada. And they're so baby. It's just so tiny. In the video I did with Corey and Dan, I was reaching in because, you know, I'm used to getting the big can and you dig in that thing and you munch it around and get you a big old wad of dip. This thing you got to be all gentle and shit and stuff. So, but anyway, let's just play some music. Fuck the music. This is Stain, Believe. It's a good song. So anyway, cracking this little puppy open. So basically I get like 2 dips from this little puppy. At least it's got a metal lid though. Because they not dip on this keyboard. So you gotta do it from the side. You gotta go in sideways because you can't dig down into it. That's about half the can gone. Yep, gotta do this. Somebody actually sent me a message on that and asked, you know, every time I do that, is there like a pile of dip on the floor right outside my computer? I'm like, no, it just goes on the carpet and gets vacuumed up. So, I just wanted the cans basically just for my collection or whatever. And then I got the, this is all I got, Coke Long Cut Straight. Then at the top here it tells you how much nicotine and lead and carcinogens or something. Shit's not good for you. Don't dip. It's bad. Dipping's bad. Don't dip. Fuck that shit. I'm already at 4 minutes and haven't covered anything. So yeah, I'm back from Canada, Maine. I never went to Canada. I just went to Maine. Corey and Dan came over and hung out. Wanted to show you my little souvenir. I got my little moose, Maine moose. And then these are little pictures. This is the great state of Maine. I flew into the airport right here in Portland, and then we drove up on the one interstate they have, and I was up in this green part in Aroostook County. I was up like right about there. Yeah. So all y'all can go Google the map and check it out. But and then what else do I have? They have a lot of potatoes in Maine. And poor people and potatoes. There's the moose. Yes. They also have like black bears and shit. And they also grew blueberries. Blueberries. One of those postcards will be my 5-minute mark for the video. So what else? Shout out to all the cool people. There's like a shitload making videos. I always don't really do shout outs. I like Jared Bear and Hardrider. They don't really do shout outs. The original people, they don't do shout outs. They just mention somebody every once in a while. But a couple of cool people: High School Dipper, HCO Southern Pride 09, Mad Beach Nut, Grizz Trial 69, Full Metal Jacket, Dip of Skull 32. And if y'all create a new name, don't put Grizz or Cope or Skull in it. It's really hard to remember everybody. I mean, really crazy. Skull Man 454, Skodiac Man, Brian. Who else? Corey and Dan, Ryan and Cody. I also saw Cody Mills, 07 Mills 07. Was back making videos. I thought that tripped me out. Who have Brainerd, Alex, EGW69 Taylor, Grizzly Bear Dip. I watched his video. I thought it was funny when I was sitting in the airport in Boston. I got fucked on my trip coming back. So we drove 5 hours from way up there in the part where I showed you and drove down to Portland. And we were supposed to fly out of there Sunday afternoon. And get there, and apparently it was bad weather in Atlanta Sunday afternoon. So kind of fucked over the flight. They canceled it. And what they told me was I can get on a bus and drive down to Boston. And the next day I could fly out of Boston back to Atlanta, back to here. And I was like, that's fucked up. So I had to spend the night in Portland and woke up early in the morning, got on Greyhound for a 2-hour bus ride to Boston, and that was pretty special. And then went to the airport and hung out for a few hours. But I actually talked to, I can't remember, what's your name? Grizzly Bear Dip, the guy from Boston. It's really a trip to see everybody there because they got that real Boston accent, and being from the South, you're not used to hearing everybody talk that way. That was pretty cool. So yeah, what was I dipping? I don't remember what I was dipping. Cope Straight? Nobody hardly ever does reviews anymore. Everybody pretty much dipped everything. It's like, you dip what you like, talk about it. It's kind of a crappy video. So yeah, I got my video up and dipping in my little TT Cruiser up there, and then Dan got one of the other videos. The full 10 video is still yet to come. I don't know how that's going to look. It's probably crazy. There's a whole story behind the full 10 video. I was going to cover something else. I forgot. So yeah, it was a trip in Boston. So I finally got back yesterday, about 8 o'clock or something, and I couldn't wait to kiss the southern ground of Louisiana. Good to be back. LSU Tigers. And so then I tried to play a little Call of Duty, but I was like so damn tired. Played a few games and said, fuck it, go to bed. Oh, so the big news was I didn't want to miss today because it was my orthodontist appointment. So I told you, like 2 months ago, I had the wire that was under my tongue taken out. I'm looking at the camera like I'm all staring. And then today I had the wire that was in the roof of my mouth taken out. No wire. Because usually when I closed my mouth, my tongue would sit on that wire and my tongue would move back and forth like a big giant paper clip. And it just sits there and scrapes on the wire, especially when I sleep. Thankful that's out of my mouth now. I'm so happy. But then he put 2 more brackets on the top and the back and changed out this bracket, which is now covered up with dip. And I was telling my boy Steve when we were playing some Call of Duty, and I told him that I brushed my teeth for like 10-15 minutes this morning because you don't want to go to the dentist and have flakes of dip in your mouth. So I had to have a dip this morning. So I did a little shower dip, put a little dip in for about 15 minutes, took my shower, got out. I'm almost out of time. Brushed my teeth, I'm brushing, and then I kind of cut it close, so I had to jump in the truck, get over to there, and then they were changing out this bracket, and she's like, get up and spit if you need to. So I got up, got some water, and spit because of that glue or whatever the fuck they were putting the brackets on with, and I looked in the mirror right there and had a big old dip flake right there in the corner. And I was trying to get it out, and it's like behind the bracket, and I was like, fuck it. She's already seen it anyway, so she can get it out if she wants to. But if I didn't shout you out, I'm sorry. I just grabbed people off the first page. Grizzly Dip 93, Hardrider, Husky for DC Shoes, Jack No Coke, Lowry, Matt Grizzly Dip 93, Mossy Oak, and Outlaw Dippers run the contest. And I'm out of time, so I gotta go. Bye.